This is a very good-looking group of people here. Can I just go around so I know who the hell I'm talking to?
See, he's, again, I don't want to focus too much on Donald Trump here, but obviously...
If 92% of GOP voters truly do care about national security and how ISIS is a threat to the United States, then I think that they have a right to hear that exchange.
It's not just GOP, but it's all voters here who are impacted by the events.
Agreed.
Trump is just the American id. Right? I mean, he's just the kind of animalistic instinct of the American political scene. And so when this sort of stuff happens and he says, close the borders, no more Muslims in, obviously this is a problem within Islam. Everybody goes, right, that's true. Okay, I'm with you. And then he gets into the details of his proposals, and you realize he has none, and that he doesn't even know what he's talking about. If you like what Trump has to say, but you actually want someone who believes these things and knows how to implement them, perhaps you ought to take a look at Ted Cruz. He's been saying exactly the same thing. Cruz came out about 10 minutes ago, and he said the last thing we need from President Obama is talk about Islamophobia. Let's close the borders and then figure out what to do. Hillary Clinton, by the way, said it's impractical to close the borders, which is an amazing statement. As Brussels says they will close their borders, as France says they will close their borders, apparently the United States is the only country on earth with the incapacity to close its borders.
We continue to bring you the breaking information here on a Tuesday. If you're just waking up, if you're just getting in the car, there were two separate, but we might believe coordinated, although there's no specific reports on the coordination between the two locations. Brussels, Belgium is where the terror attacks happened. One at the airport, at the international airport, that maybe some folks who are hearing our program have had the opportunity to be in your lifetime at 8 o'clock on Tuesday, their time. They're 8 hours ahead of us in Belgium, in Brussels, in the capital of Belgium. There were two explosions, one after the next at the airport, and many people killed and injured. Initially 15 people, 11 people were reported killed there at the airport location. An hour after that, nearby at a metro station, at a subway station in Brussels, there was a bombing there, and that's nearby the U.S. Embassy, the NATO headquarters, the EU headquarters, all nearby there. The death toll from Belgian state media is reported to be at 34, more than 170 injured. They obviously, for hours now, have been moving people out and trying to give medical assistance to the people, of course, who have been injured. We don't know how many folks who are injured seriously or critically, but we'll continue to bring you these developments, and we're waiting momentarily on President Obama, who is in Cuba, to speak here about the Brussels terror attacks this morning.
Apparently